You are welcome. Sorry for interruption. As I was saying, um, Okeke is a man born on the Eke market day. Okay? It's something that every one of you, you have to understand. This information I'm giving you is behind the use of the 8 seed, which I have already talked to you. So, Okafor is a man that was born on the Afo market day, and Okorie is a man that was born on the Oria market day. Okonkwo is a man that was born on the Nkwo market day. Mboeke is any day. It means any day. Mborie is a woman, was born on any on the Oria market day. And Mboko is a woman born on the market day, which is Nkwo. And I want you to know that every one of us, we have been born in one of these days. Any person that is not born among these 4 market days is not of this world. These 4 market days are after Eke market day. We have Oria market day. We have Afo market day and Nkwo market day. This is it goes like that, and it starts all over again from Eke and keeps on rotating like that. So every individual must fall into any of these days, and therefore it has a relation with the 4 market days. Alligator has a relation also with the 4 major elements that operate and have an impact in the mankind. There are prayers that you don't need to. Prayers you are saying that you don't know anything about the person, and you don't know anything that has happened to you. You have to use 8 seeds of Alligator, which represent every individual and represent every spirit whatsoever. This type of prayer is said according to how the Spirit of God will lead you, how you will be led with the Spirit. Okay? There are type of messages that cannot be avoided. Making them foolish, is very, very important to know. So as I promised that this type of prayer, there are so many things that cannot be put here, but I promise that I'll continue to give you the 30 ways on how to apply this Alligator seed, and it will be a very powerful blessing to you. Okay? So, if you are saying any prayer or you are making any wish that you don't know anything about the person, or you don't understand what is happening around the person, it's a good thing to use 8 seed. And now you know that the 8 seed represent all the human being spirit, represent every individual, and represent every spirit. These are the things that I would like you to understand. That is why it's a good thing to have study and get information on yourself, because some prayers will require you to count the seed, count the number of the seed out of a certain number of the seed, and then chew the seeds and swallow them. While after the prayers, they'll be retaining the power within within yourself. When you pray and you swallow the seed, you retain the power within yourself. It can be 3 seed, it can be 7 seed, it can be 21 seed, or more than, depending on the prayers guide the way you go about it, you are given. You know, there is something that I wanted to reveal to you concerning this on this video. And I don't want to skip that thing on this video because I want this video to be a very powerful blessing and loaded to help you. Some of the prayers will require you to chew the seeds and then splash them out. Like other different type of prayers which I have been giving out. They will need you to chew the seed, and that when you splash it, you make your prayers request to go with the wind. That is the meaning. And even the sun also, with a view to achieving or its intention or the purpose intended. Sometimes it may require you to chew the seeds and then splash it out 4 times. At the other situation, you may even spit 7 times, according to the prayer guide given to you. So it's very, very important, people of God, to understand the rules and regulation. For example, there is also a type of prayer that you will require to chew the seed and require the certain number of Alligator pepper seed. After which you then get a handful of gunpowder and pour inside your mouth. Okay? The Alligator pepper will never embark on a shameful journey. This is what I normally tell people here. Just like a gunpowder never rejects the fire, the Alligator pepper cannot embark on a shameful journey. So it's a very important thing to know that this seed is very, very powerful and very, very effective. I have spoken many, many things about it, and I would like to continue adding more information that people will understand. You see, when you deploy Alligator pepper seed, honestly, it's a spirit that, okay, in Yoruba, this Alligator pepper is called ata. Now, the meaning of ata in Yoruba, it means something that is ready to take an action. It is something that is waiting just an action. Okay? So, ata means that it's a spirit that is ready to act and it cannot fail. So, it's waiting a command. You're waiting a command. Once you declare, you affirm it, you command it, decree, it's on a go, and it will bring the meaning. So that means that your words will not be shameful words in the Eke market day, Ore market day, Afo market day, and Ko market day. That is the meaning of that. In life of the man, of any man or a woman, in the eyes of the spirit and in a human being, it is that the words you say during your prayers will be very effective in the Eke market day. It will be very effective on the Ore. It will be very effective on the Afo, and it will be very, very effective on Ko. This will never reject the fire in the Eke market day. It will never reject the fire on the Ore market day. It will never reject the fire on Afo market day. It will never reject the fire on Nko market day. It will never. And this is why I am repeating information about Alligator pepper. Because I want every one of you that hear the sound of my voice to get root information that is going to transform your life and give you favor. There is a lot of problems in the life of men and life of people that hear the sound of my voice. And I pray that the majority of you can access the Alligator pepper. And as I told you, Alligator pepper seed, sometimes based on the wisdom given to you, it may demand some services. It may demand some other services based on the problem that you go through. Some of the cases you need to add some other ingredient. Some of you need a certain service to allow the Alligator pepper, the OCOG seed, to work for you. Now they hear me. So when you hear this, don't be offended. You just need to position yourself. This one in the life of any man or any woman, in the eyes of the spirit and human, just like a gunpowder, never reject fire. It shall be so. So when you bought bought the Alligator pepper and take the Alligator pepper and gunpowder in your mouth. You chew them and then together and blow it out. Depending on the type of prayer, it may require you to splash them out very 4 times or maybe 7 times. This is a medicine. This is a medicine. It's a charm that people you hear call juju. That you hear people talk about juju. This is a medicine. This is a charm. You know, when people call mentioning juju, it look like every individual that does this, it will have to visit, the person has to visit a DBA or a native doctor for the person to have juju. But it's not true. No. All these things shows you that there are a lot of things that created by God Almighty and left to our disposal for the usage. But knowledge is hidden. You just have to get the required knowledge and become a champion in the area or each respective field of life to make you successful in the area of life. So all of you that have asked me to become your director, spiritual teacher, and spiritual director and prophetic director, declaration, all of you that are making me to be their leader, I want to dedicate my life, dedicate my heart, dedicate my soul to be able to guide you in the affairs of the job, affairs of your individual life, day after day services and everything. And I'll also request you that don't leave me alone. Oh. I would like you to support me. I would like you to help me achieve what God has put in me to achieve. But I will honestly, faithfully direct you and help you to achieve greatness in life if the Lord will permit it. The thing is that when you know all these things, you become a champion on your own without requiring any additional help from any any brother, any sister, those people that call themselves grandmasters or whatever, or people call themselves so-called pastors and leaders. This is a leading of the Spirit. I don't want a situation whereby someone will always be depending on me to help them. I would like you to gather this information by yourself and have ability to deploy these things by yourself. I want a situation where you become courageous because knowledge you got, the knowledge that you get from me will be able to help you because one day I will not be there to teach you or to direct you. You'll be on your own. Are you listening to me? I will not be there one day. I know we are not living here forever. Some of the time I may not be around, I may be around, I may be in the world, but I may not be in the position to help you. That is why I'm bringing all this information out on this particular time to impact this knowledge in the world. So I want to announce here, all of you, that we are very sorry for the first time attempt to open up a spiritual class. By next week, I am going to put up a spiritual class. And for the people that have already sent registration, some of you have paid your donation, like people from Canada, some of you from France, some of you from here in Maryland, you have paid the donation, and there's a lot of you that you are interested. I would like you to join. Don't be shocked when you see the invitation. And those of you that want to join, please, I want you to be very careful. I don't want people to talk to me business line in that area. That area is for lecturing, is for teaching, for spiritual special class. I want my people to have this knowledge I'm putting here. Okay? So, let me give you another one, which is going to help you. Another one is going to help you. I want to show you something that is going to help you. For example, I talked about, you remember I talked about, what is it? I talked about Alligator pepper. The seed, 21 seed. Now, if you want to, you can take a certain number of Alligator pepper that you cannot count. That's why I was sharing that there are some prayers you don't need to count. Take Alligator pepper seeds that you cannot be counted. Just take the seeds. Drop your hand in the bottle or pour the seeds on your hand that you cannot count. And then make the seeds become powder. Okay? Make the seed become powder and mix it with the bitter leaf. Mix it with the bitter leaf. Are you listening to me? Mix it with the bitter leaf. Once you make it become a powder and mix it with the bitter leaf. Then take another 9 seed of Alligator pepper. Take another 9 seed on your right hand and make your prayers. 9 is a number of the perfection of a number of a complement of the circle. I want you to know and to study about number 9. You have broken all the circle, or you have perfectly completed the circle, number 9. So take 9 seed in your right hand and make your prayers. It is not going to be easy on this recipe because bitter leaf mixed with the Alligator pepper powder, that will become very bitter and it needs to go on your body. Now you will need this oil that I talked to you, this one. You will need this one and you will rub on your body, this one. You rub on your body this one before you bath. Then you are going to bath the water that is mixed with the bitter leaf and Alligator pepper. You are going to bath. That effect of Alligator pepper that was supposed to affect you when you bath because it is a pepperish. You know that you cannot bath water that is pepperish. Even in your eyes, you have a problem. Because of that, this anointing, once you bath it, you anoint your head, you pour that water on your head. If you don't feel anything, you have qualified. If that pepperish of Alligator pepper seed will not affect your eyes or your body, you feel like nothing has happened, it's because you have anointed this one. This is the reason why you anoint it. It will kill all the pepperish. You will not be having any effect. That is the number one reason, and it helps you to qualify. So from that time, you now need to add this all the time. When you go out, you just rub on your clothes, your body, anywhere. If there is something that is going to happen to you, any danger that will happen to you, any sack of kidnapper, any case of kidnapper or robbery or anything like that, whether you are a politician or you are in a place where you are being surrounded or people want to hijack you or kidnap you, now the automatic, because you anointed yourself, it will send a signal in the spiritual realm whereby you will disappear. You will disappear because of the beating of the heart and the feeling that you have now within your body. The emotional level of your body will send a signal to risk your life. You will find yourself in your bedroom. You'll find yourself in your compound. You'll find yourself. These are very heavy information I'm putting here. If you don't understand it, don't criticize it. Don't give it a name because you don't know. I'm the one that knows. So I'll put this information on the public here. Anyone that is serious, follow me on my channel. I beg on my business line. I'm going to show you, I'm going to direct you on how you can go until you qualify. The world we live today, we need services like that. The same will pour riches and wealth on your life. You will never finish this life without leaving a mark or a legacy that God has intended you to leave. May the Lord favor you. This information is enough because I am going to join you. Make sure that you watch part 1 and part 2 of this video, which is 17 minutes and 20 minutes here. The Lord bless you, the Lord favor you, and the Lord will transform your life. Thank you so much. God bless you. More information will continue to come. Now remain 18 because I have just put two ways to use Alligator pepper here. So the remaining 18 is going to continue coming. God bless you. Love you. Subscribe to my channel. You will never be put to shame. Bye-bye.